Lucas, really nice to see you. I've just sum up the last few weeks, what they've been like, getting back in the side and keeping some clean sheets.
It's been great being back. At first, it's been what I've been looking forward to. Feel like I've been training well, and to get the chance is something everyone want to see. And obviously, very happy coming in again and seeing the team performing. We need to get a little bit more points, but to see the back four, back five, and with me back six performing the way we are, we're getting 3 clean sheets in 5 games in the league. It's very positive and something we will build on. So now we just need to score a little bit more goals, and I'm sure the 3 points will come.
Still a very long way to go. 15 league games is almost a third of a season to still cram into the next 9 or 10 weeks.
Oh, it is. I think I looked at the schedule saying 16 games in 9 weeks. So it's nearly going to be twice a week from now till the end of the season. So to have a free week as we just had now is very usable because we need to rest our bodies and get ready for probably one of the most important games of the season on Saturday. Home game against Forest Green, and that should be and hopefully be 3 points.
They don't get much bigger than this, do they? The pressure is on to make sure you win this match.
Exactly. Like, we need to look at the teams around us and make sure that we perform well in those games. Not saying we shouldn't perform well in the other games, but these are just a little bit more important because there's teams around us, and to get 3 points in this game will boost everything massively around the club.
Just tell us about the spirit in the camp right now. You've had injuries to contend with all season, but there's always seems to be a determination and a good spirit around this place.
Oh, it is. It's, as I said before, it's a very young group, and it's easy to connect with each other. And the injured players are doing very well off the pitch, coming supporting the team. It's basically what you need in a situation like this. So the spirit is high, and I'm sure we will bring that on the pitch as well.
How do you view this as your sort of breakthrough development season, Lucas, to be playing regularly in the EFL?
Yeah, well, when you go on loan, you obviously want to play, and if I look at my past, I haven't played that many games. So first of all, to get the chances at Accrington is massively for me and something I'll always be grateful for. And as you're saying, it's my breakthrough season, so that's why I'm determined to do well and show that what the managers did the last 2 years was a mistake, not putting me in. And hopefully I will keep on till the end of the season.
I suppose now you reach the end of a season and think next season you really want to be playing again. You don't want to take a step back and not be playing again now, do you?
No, as a keeper you want to play as many games as possible because it all comes down to experience. And the more games you play, the more experience you gain. So that will obviously be my goal. Always to be in the team, but you have to do well off the pitch to do well on the pitch.
How's it gone for you personally? Do you feel like you're getting better week in, week out?
I do. You need to get match fit again when you've been out of the team for, what was it, like 8-10 weeks. To come back in, you need a few games to kind of get going again. And I feel like I reached a good level now and can just build on it from now on. And with that said, like, hopefully bring even more clean sheets, 3 and 5, and then hopefully double digit end of season.
How big a help is Andy Dibble to learn from here? He's a vastly experienced coach and was a vastly experienced player.
Oh, yes. First of all, he's played many games in the Premier League, or just in general, EFL, and then bring 10 plus years as a goalie coach is something you can only learn from, and you got to learn from it, because if you don't, that'll be kind of silly from yourself, because the things he's been through is something you can learn from. So I'm obviously having a good chat with him all the time, and he's putting his view on things, and I could bring my view, and then the combination, the end product should hopefully be the best possible.
Is it as much off the pitch as on it with working with a goalkeeping coach? If you're going through a bad time personally, thinking of your form or something, he can tell you all about how his was back in the day.
Yeah, it is, because as a goalkeeper, there's only one playing all the time. So to have Andy, like, kind of having a good chat with you will help you, because he can obviously use that experience to put his view on things. And just to put in the video content you're doing with him, going through all the clips when you played and clips before on the opposite team before you're playing a game, is something you have to do as a goalkeeper, but it will benefit you in the game. So that's why we're doing it. And as I said before, he's got massive experience, so that will just benefit me.
Do you spend a lot of time looking at clips and that sort of thing?
We do, yeah, like crossing situations, corner situations, penalties. if they're going to shoot from outside the box, all that kind of stuff is something you have to look at and see who's the most dangerous player and technical player, because you got to be aware of everything. Some teams will play differently than others. For example, last week when we played against Burton, they were very straightforward, ball into the box, and it might be a different game on Saturday, or when we played against Bolton. So it's all from week to week and something you gotta look into.
And just how aware are you of what it means to stay in this division to Accrington Stanley this year?
It's massively. Everyone talks about it, that we gotta stay in it. If you look at the budget from Accrington to some of the other teams, Accrington is not the biggest, but to push in League One and be able to stay in League One is something, and someone has done an unbelievable job to keep doing that, and we all obviously want to keep doing that, and the goal is to stay in League One and do as well as possible. So everyone knows what's on the task, and that's what we're going for.
And what would it mean to you to get to double digits for clean sheets?
I set myself a target at the start of the season that I wanted a certain amount of clean sheets, and to get double digit when I've lost, I think it's 14 games, still got 16 to go, but to have double digit in the season is personally for me a good goal, a good target to have. So I'm 3 off now, so hopefully 3 more to go.